morning friends, welcome to Walk by Charsha on my channel Bharat to Gaurav. As I have repeatedly said, Trump is a bully, Trump is a businessman, he is not a politician, he has not risen from the ranks, he is an entitled brat like we have lots of them in India who don't know shit about geopolitics. All they understand is business. Okay, but I'll give business and people will come to me. I'm their client, and this language is absolutely unacceptable to the world. No wonder Russia, China, India have come together. The Europe is maintaining its distance from Trump after he had bullied them into submission. Japan has taken a backseat. Canada and Mexico are forced because they are their neighbors. They have to tolerate him like we tolerate Pakistan. So at least in North America, US is the new Pakistan. No wonder Pakistan is their friend. So if you look at the whole scheme of things, what Trump has done to the US is far more dangerous and far more harmful than he has done to any other country in the world. And this is really scary. He has isolated US in the whole world. He has made more enemies as a businessman than friends, and his habit of taking large risks commensurating with large returns might have worked for him in business, but ultimately it will be a lot of bloodbath in US markets for jobs, for inflation, cost of living, healthcare, because what US gets from the world is everything at a very, very cheap cost, whether it is China, whether it is Russia, whether it is India. So all the companies that are trying to build something in US, the cost is going through the roof because they are all businessmen. The Rockefellers and the Pfizers and the Googles and the Amazons and the Trumps of the world are there to suck the world dry, not to make world a better place. Let's understand that. Let's appreciate that. So their interests will always come first, like the cryptocurrency racket in Pakistan, like the rare earth mineral companies in Pakistan owned by Trump empire, the real estate play in Ukraine, Gaza. So Trump and his associates are far more bigger threat than deep state, because deep state had only a corruption and an ulterior motive to crop one Mujahideen at one place, to crop up one Yunus, Lal Jihad, CIA agent at the other place. But Trump's plan of a globally corrupt business empire is far more sinister and damaging to the US. No wonder the Italian Prime Minister has already said that it's a mistake. France is distancing itself from the US and trying to build bridges with India. We already signed an FTA with UK. Germany is signing with Bharat. China and Russia have already pledged their support. Bangladesh is soon going to feel the pressure of being a US friend, like Pakistan is feeling. The country is in doldrums. Their generals are escaping with their families. And all of this is happening at the cost of local Pakistanis and Bangladeshis. So this is what US does to you. And this is not just Trump. Trump is just a worse version of what US is. US is a global bully. US is a global terrorist sympathizer. US is a global anti-democracy force. And it's been since ever that. It has been always like that. No wonder someone on the NATO allies or the US senators are talking about balkanization of India, like they did USSR, like they did to Europe, first bringing it under Euro, then Brexit, then everything that is happening around Europe, pushing all the immigrants, illegal immigrants, Muslim immigrants, terrorists to Europe, so that Europe is always obliged to US, under pressure in US, from US. And why is Europe in a bad shape? Because US chose to go to war in Iran, Iraq, Libya, Egypt, Syria, Afghanistan, and create the immigration crisis. None of them goes to Middle East. Nobody goes to Saudi. Nobody goes to Qatar. Nobody goes to Turkey. Everybody travels to Europe. Not to US, not to Canada. They pick up the best minds. And that is what global bullies like Trump do. They destroy democracies. They destroy economies. They destroy partnerships. And they destroy the country. Because for them, US is just a jump pad for global businesses. He has very categorically said the Trump empire is sacrosanct. His son-in-law are making those moves. I have repeatedly said that. And somebody who is standing up to that bully is Narendra Damodar Das Modi. And his strength has given strength to a lot of small countries to stand up to that bully. And that is what Bharat does. The royal ignore Bharat's refusal to engage with the bully on its own terms. Bharat's refusal to stop buying oil from Russia on its own terms. Bharat's refusal to get into negotiation with US on the bully terms. And that's the strength of